Parfois, le danger ne vient pas de la rue, mais d'une simple notification sur un écran. Juin 2024, Brandon O'Hara, un homme de 29 ans, parcourt près de 1300 km depuis la Caroline du Sud jusqu'en Ohio. Son objectif ? Rejoindre une adolescente de 15 ans rencontrée sur Snapchat. Ce n'est pas la première fois qu'O'Hara joue avec la justice. En 2019, puis en 2021, il est arrêté pour des agressions similaires. Mais à chaque fois, il profite de failles juridiques et de programmes pour jeunes délinquants pour s'en sortir avec une simple mise à l'épreuve. Libre, il retourne immédiatement chasser sur les réseaux sociaux. Sur Snapchat, Brandon se fait passer pour un adolescent de 17 ans. La victime, Amber, tombe sous le charme. Quand la police finit par frapper à la porte pour un contrôle de routine, le château de cartes s'écroule. Amber affirme qu'il est un ami de la famille, mais son hésitation trahit la peur.
Thank you. What's going on? Honey, can you come outside for me? Are you, how old are you? Is Brandon home? Brandon home? Okay. Can you come out and talk to us real quick? Are you 14? Okay. Are you from Indiana? No? Where are you from? Well, we need to speak with Brandon real quick. No one's in trouble or anything right now.
Someone missing?
What's that?
Someone missing?
Well, the call we received is that Brandon was going down to South Carolina with a 14-year-old and came back and someone wanted you checked on, which I'm assuming is you.
I'm not from Indiana.
Okay, well, regardless. 232-22.
La scène devient surréaliste lorsque la mère d'Amber tente de justifier la présence d'O'Hara. Elle explique qu'il dormait dans sa voiture et qu'elle l'a hébergé par pure gentillesse. Elle ignorait alors que l'homme dans son salon était un prédateur avec un mandat d'arrêt actif pour des crimes commis dans un autre état.
How you doing, Brandon? Okay. Can you just come to the door so we can talk to you? No one's in any sort of trouble right now or anything. We just got to clarify some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I don't know how they got the information, but apparently they were stating that
What's your birthday?
you drove from unknown of what the relationship is between you two or anything, and they were wanting the welfare of her checked on.
This happened a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Like I moved from South Carolina to here. What's Amber's phone number?
Okay. Here, can you step over here real quick? Brandon, what's your relationship to her?
We're just friends.
Friends. Okay. Well, she just briefly mentioned something that you guys are like family friends. So we're just trying to clarify exactly what's going on with Huron County and see exactly what they need from us, because the only thing really at this point what they said is that they need a welfare check done on her.
On who?
Her.
She's fine.
And she's from Sandusky.
Yeah, she's from here. She lives right there.
Does her parents know she's over there?
Yeah.
Okay. You said she lives right here in this one? Okay. Hang tight here.
I'll be with you in a minute, sir.
Does she live over here?
Yeah, her mom's here.
You're her mom?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know how we got the information or what they want exactly aside from a welfare check.
Right.
However, they stated that he drove from Indiana to South Carolina with her, which he's saying happened a long time ago.
No, he came from South Carolina up to Ohio.
Up here.
Okay. And I guess they had met somehow online, and his family doesn't have anything to do with him. So long story short, out of kindness of my heart, I helped him out until he can get a place over there. He's got his own place. They're friends, whatever. He lied about his age when he first came up here, and he lied about his age for a long time, and he just recently confessed to me I don't even know his age, said he's in his 20s. He was telling us for the longest time that he was 18, which was bad enough. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a messed up situation. But he has his own place.
Hey, have him
15, yes, I understand.
She with someone that...
Yes, they held off and did anything before I even...
How long have they been
They've known each other for like months now.
Just through the internet?
Well, it was before that, it was on the internet, and then he came up here like out of nowhere, and then his father came up when he got the apartment a couple weeks ago. His father came up and brought his bed and dresser and some belongings, and drove back to South Carolina and said good luck. And I feel bad for the kid, but it's I know it's really, I mean, my dog.
Okay, well, I'm Sergeant Hernandez from the Sandusky Police Department. I'm their supervisor.
Yes.
So we can go inside and speak in private.
Yeah, sure, of course.
How we doing?
All right, about yourselves.
Sorry about the little bit of mess.
All right. So here's where we're at right now, and this is kind of how I'm coming into this picture now, and bear with me, okay?
Okay.
What's your name, ma'am?
Amber.
Amber? Is it okay if I call you Amber?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Amber, you can call me Ernie, okay? Sometimes all this stuff and titles and all that, sometimes they're just good for books and movies, okay? I'll be upfront and honest with you, okay? And I would appreciate it if you're upfront and honest with me too, so that way we have a lot of things out in the air.
Okay.
Because I have a lot of moving parts to this right now.
Okay.
So how this all started and why we're over here in the first place is that a Huron County detective reached out to me and told me that he received information from a sheriff's office all the way out in Greene County in Indiana. Okay, now we're talking a state away.
Okay.
And again, I don't know the details of their conversation, but they had a tip that she was here with him, and during the course of their conversation and the information being passed along to us is that at some point or another, she had went all the way down to South Carolina.
No.
I'm just letting you know what I'm being told.
Okay.
Because, again, there's a lot of moving parts here, and I just want to lay it all out, okay? That at some point or another, she was with him over all the way down in South Carolina. They came all the way back up here. They were concerned about her welfare, so they contacted us through two different, so it's Greene County, Indiana, contacted the Huron County Sheriff's Office. The Huron County Sheriff's Office contacted us, gave us an address, no apartment, but we were ultimately able to determine where exactly Brandon O'Hara was, okay? And furthermore, in addition to that, the concern that I'm hearing now, and I don't know the conversation that another officer's having with that Huron County detective, is we're not aware of their whereabouts from point A to point B, because they just don't get anonymous tips for nothing and then pass it up along the chain, and now we're here and now we're starting to find out that there's some degree of truth to what we're being told. Because bear with me, I know it sounds real outlandish. We get anonymous complaints or complaints about a lot of things all the time, but we still have a legal obligation to look into them and to investigate and to address any concerns or allegations that might come up. At this point, I don't know what allegations there are. The only concern that I'm aware of is they were just concerned for your welfare and that you were supposed to be with Brandon, and that is it. They haven't told us any other details about what's been going on. So Amber, can you please fill me in about, let's start at step one, so why I'm standing here right now, so I get a better understanding.
Malgré les avertissements de la police, Brandon ne s'arrête pas. Il crée de nouveaux numéros pour harceler la jeune fille, lui envoyant des messages « Je t'aime, mais je ne peux pas risquer la prison ». Ces mots, gravés dans son téléphone, seront les clous de son propre cercueil judiciaire.
Critically think, you have a guy who's 29 years old, he has a warrant for his arrest for doing the same exact thing, for taking across state lines, fled the state of South Carolina, fed you some BS story about it, or about why he's here. No, that is why he's here. It's because he has a warrant out of South Carolina for getting into some trouble with minors. So you are to stay away from that. Mom's been told too as well that you're going to stay away from here, or from there. You have no business over there. I'm gonna tell him the same thing. All right, and kind of get you in the loop, or keep you in the loop. Well, we'll get that. We'll accompany you while you get your stuff over from there. Okay, so that way there's no reason for you to be over there. Okay.
L'officier Hernandez ne mâche pas ses mots face à O'Hara. Tu as 29 ans, tu n'as rien à faire avec une mineure. La police découvre que Brandon a fui la Caroline du Sud pour échapper à ses précédentes victimes. Cette fois, la fuite s'arrête ici.
And for my business card will be some contact information. I'm working until 6 p.m. this evening, and I'm currently the officer in charge. If anything else pops up, please do not reach out or hesitate to contact our department, so that way we can address whatever's going on or how we can help you out. Here's the facts of life speech, okay? Now I won't get into specifics, and I'm not passing judgment, okay? I'm just making some observations, okay? This is what you do. You contact young, form friendships with them, lull them, woo them, or whatever you do, and you're getting hemmed up and you're getting in trouble. You already have a warrant out of South Carolina because of something like this. Her mom over there. Hold on, let me. Nope, doesn't matter. Okay, state of Ohio, that does not matter. Okay, and what I'm about to tell you is very important, so please do not interrupt me. It would behoove you to listen to what I'm telling you. Okay? This is what you do. Alright, let's go ahead and cut through the bullshit. This is what you do. Alright? You already got in trouble with it in South Carolina, and fortunately for you, South Carolina will not pick you up right now. Otherwise, if they did, then they were up to me, you'd be in handcuffs and be at the Erie County Jail in a hold. Okay? So, you're looking out there. In the meantime, per Amber's wishes, you are not to have any contact with her, you're not to have any contact with them, they don't want anything to do with you. Okay? If you go over there, if you attempt to make contact with Amber, I'm making it abundantly clear to you, they don't want to be contacted, okay? If you reach out to them, you will face a charge of telecommunications harassment, okay? Furthermore, don't be surprised if they end up getting a CPO against you, a civil protection order, and then if you go over there, even look at them, you can be placed under arrest for violation of a court order, okay? I don't know what your future plans are. I don't know what your state in life is, but the fact of the matter is that moving forward, at this point, you are not to have any kind of contact with them, okay? Are we on the same page with that?
Yes.
Okay. You already got his phone number?
Yep.
Okay, all right. In the meantime, I would be remiss to not tell you, let's start thinking very, very carefully about how we're moving forward and your life choices moving forward, okay? You're 29 years old. You have no business with... You understand me? All right, free to go.
Juin 2025, le verdict tombe enfin. Brandon O'Hara est reconnu coupable de conduite sexuelle illégale et de corruption de mineurs. Il est condamné à 4 ans de prison ferme et classé comme délinquant sexuel de niveau 2 pour les 25 prochaines années. Un dénouement qui arrive enfin, mais pour beaucoup, c'est bien trop tard. Pour ne rien manquer de nos prochaines analyses et enquêtes True Crime, likez cette vidéo et abonnez-vous. Restez vigilants, car parfois, le monstre se cache derrière un pseudo.